Yes, in the late 18th and 19th centuries, the system that was there before, I mean, the system of social that was used to govern the world then was beginning to fall apart. I mean, the system that was then was this this kingdom, monarchical issue, monarchical government. That is what was reigning. What happened in America then? Because a lot of people like they began to read, they began to ask questions. They began to read and ask questions. They were now and this question they were not asking themselves was that those kings, are they God, or is it God that installed them to be a king? To be a king over these people, to be ruling over we? Those are the questions they were asking. So therefore, what did they do? They now led the revolution that will take out the king, this kingship, this the monarchical system of government that will take them out, then that will usher new system of government in. This is when the likes of the issue of the France Revolution happened and all that. But in this case, now I'm talking about America. There's this British royal kind of government that was in America everywhere. Then, so what happened then? What happened was those people they now went to the populates, the citizens, those brilliant people, kind of aristocracy and all those people. They now went to the populace. They now went to go. They told the populace that this is the situation. This is the situation we have on ground. You need freedom. We need equal right. This was the word they used: freedom and equal right. No one will choose for you. No one will dictate for you. Everyone should have equal right. We are all humans, just like the others. So they now succeeded. They talked to the populace, and the populace now joined hand with them. They now kind of overtake the kingdom, those kings and all that. So they now take over, promising the populace that all of them is going to have equal rights because it is their right. Everybody are human. That is what's ushering this kind of a democracy kind of government that we have today. Then, what not happened? Those people that planned this arrangement, what they have in their mind was totally different. They just want to take over from that power and hold it to themselves. This is not. They don't have this any idea that they are going to share this power within the citizen. Everybody is going to have equal right. No, they just want to hold it to themselves. What they don't do, the elite, the people, the rich people, there was kind of rich people, the people elite who orchestrated this revolution. They not came together. Those were the people that now formed this kind of government that we have today. They said they came together. Even the one that is the army, they can also buy their way up top to the army. They can be in the chief of the army. They take over everything. Governing, promising the populace that everything is going to be all right. Not quite long, they now introduced a Bill of Rights. A Bill of Rights. They now bring out to kind of into their constitution, a Bill of Rights. I'm talking about America now. A Bill of Rights. This allows the kind of a middle class in the society. They kind of give them a little upliftment or grade their status. Then the kind of a middle class now bring it, separate it out of the crowd, out of the populace also. So they were able to live in good houses, have a good job, have a good meal. Everything was okay for them. They uplift them. Then he remains. There was one major concern they have. It was a big problem. It was the white servant, and it was the poor servant, the poor white servant, and the black slaves. Now remain these two people. How are they going to solve this issue? Because we're having the fear that those people can connect together and did the same thing that they did to this monarchical style government that was ruling them. So how are they going to deal with that issue? They were afraid. Those people might also read the revolution. What they now do? They have to sow a discord seed among them, pitch them against each other. Remember, the poor white servant and the black servant and the black slaves, the slaves now, they pitch them together so that they can never have unity. They can never come together to reason properly to fight them. That's what they do. That is what they do. So all those people that went further, they now create a Congress. And to be a governor, to be in a position, a higher position like a governor then, like someone like Maryland, you need like £5,000. Then that is about $1 million. It's about $1 million today or more. You need about £5,000 of property, like property that worth that kind of amount. Poor people, where will they have that kind of thing? So they were never qualified to run for office of the government. Only the elites were able to do this. So mind you, this is what they were doing. Those elites now, they are together. They help themselves together. They are in the same industry. They work together and their family and everything. It's the same thing we still have today. This is how this so-called democracy, this is the transition. That is the transition mainly. I came about the monarchical system government down to what we have, what we now practice today and all that. This democracy that they call democracy, immediately you begin to believe it, you know that you are gone. It's an illusion. It doesn't exist. Democracy doesn't exist. It's just a sense of belonging, just to make you feel that you are alone, you belong to. You are the one that is taking the decision. Nobody, anyone that is coming and they are just fighting, what they are fighting is just to take power from the people that's already there and hold the power to themselves. This is the game. And in order to do it, they need your support. They need your support to push you in the front. They want you to kind of fight the fight for them. They will snatch it. This is the game that is going on for centuries, and it is still going on. Now, this takes me back to the issue of my country, Nigeria. The obedient supporters. Listen, Peter Obi. This is the system this Peter Obi is using, man. That man is not coming to solve any problem. That guy is a deadly politician. He's just playing a game on you guys. One of the things that when I'm looking at the man, the one is speaking. Anytime I do see Peter Obi, once he's talking, maybe addressing or whatever, I just look at him. I don't believe him. Normally, I don't believe people. It's for me. I only believe I don't believe people. Whatever I want to say, just say it. I don't believe it. I act based on what I want to do, not based on what you say. So whenever you look at you say, this man I've consumed. You see this book behind me now. Let me show you. This man, Peter Obi, has consumed this book. He's just using Nigeria. He's just bombasting the innocent Nigeria with this book. This is 48 Laws of Power. Peter Obi is wearing that mask, that persona. It's called persona. Persona. Not the PEROSONA. The persona. It's a mask. He's using the mask to cover his face. You kind of feel pity. You kind of feel innocent. This is what this man is using to condemn the lie, to condemn the mind, the thinking cap of the gullible Nigerians who don't read, who don't understand these streets. Now, all of them, they are trying to use the populace to snatch the power to themselves. No wonder, about for you, Ojukwu not do the same thing. The guy is just consuming. Those are the two books that man is using. This one is law. This is the laws of human nature. This is mostly he's using this one. All those books is for Robert Greene, who's the author of this book. It's a popular book. I know many of you know it. The man is just using to confuse your brain. He's a wearing mask. What that man want to do is deep down in his mind. He just want to he's trying to use the strength of the populace to win people for himself. And then they will use the populace to fight the present government. Then he will snatch the power. Then he will want to do what he want to do. Ojukwu that was fighting for Biafra, do you know that Ojukwu contested for president, for senate? For the same country that is against. He contested, he said he want to be a president. For the same country that he said no, it's a bad country, want to get out. He contested, he failed. Senate, no way. President, story. So those people, they are not really there for you because the system they are using to come to enter that phase, the main purpose of that system, this political system of government, this democratic system of government, is a suspect. The origin is very terrible. It's very terrible. I'm telling you the truth. It's a suspect. That act, if there is another way, another act that they can maybe to introduce, kind of do this thing, maybe I will kind of trust it. But for the now, no. The one we have now is this. I don't trust it. Do you know who suffer? It's always the poor. Remember the poor white slave and the slave, black slave. The poor white servant and the black slave. They are the ones that suffer. They will pitch you guys against each other. So you guys will be fighting. Peter Obi is want to pitch the poor, the commoners, want to pitch them against the people that are in power now, so that those people can fight to lead a kind of revolution, so that after on, then he can come on to be the president. No, it doesn't work like that. If you Nigerians really believe, I'm talking about the Obi supporters now. If Obi supporters really believe in Peter Obi, they really believe and trust him, the only way that man can come into power to be a president of Nigeria is through revolution. And that revolution, Peter Obi must lead it. Not that he will fly out of the country. No. He will be at the front every day, leading the revolution. Not a protest. I'm not talking about protest. It's different. Leading the revolution. You know, in revolution, anything can happen. There can be bullets. There can be anything. So he will be at the front. If he survive it, he will definitely be. But if you think it's about this talking, showing kind of sympathy, try to cover his face with kind of sympathy, I'm too holy, I'm too saint. No, it will not work for Nigeria. It will not work. The people that are there, they are smarter. The present government, those people, they are smarter in those games. Mind you, I'm not a supporter of anybody because I don't believe in the political or democratic system of government. I don't believe it and I don't trust it. So Peter Obi supporters, can you lead a revolution? Can you ask your principal, the Peter Obi, to lead a revolution? Because that is the only means that can bring him to power. Not this kind of political or democratic government they are doing. It will not happen. If you don't want to, I know if you don't like it, but it will not happen. That's the fact I'm telling you. The revolution must be led by Peter Obi. If not, no way. And it cannot happen. The government of Nigeria cannot They are bigger than that. Nigeria government is bigger than coup. They have went through all that. They know how to quench it. They know how to solve it. They know how to avoid it. They know how to kill it totally so that it will not ever happen. So they are bigger than Nigeria is bigger than that because they have experienced it. Then they have learned from it. They have put strategy in place to make sure that that thing will never happen again. So what next? You be a mentor. Just be a mentor to the youth, sincerely guiding them, encouraging them to go into politics, and give them your wisdom and support to go into the young ones, to go into politics, not you. For you, in this manner, it won't work. That's the fact. Peace, man.